Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RAYGO Reactions. Alright! Boys and girls, today, I'm buzzing because Phil Lynott. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I know Phil Lynott. In fact, I don't even want to make myself look a fool here. Let me double check before what I say is true. Yeah. Phil Lynott was the lead singer of Thin Lizzy. Now, Thin Lizzy is a band that I'm ashamed to say. Again, it goes back to that. I am like the worst person to talk about real rock and roll music too. Like I'm getting better, but to call myself a guitarist and then not know about Dire Straits up until 3 months ago, not know about Gary Moore and Pink Floyd, it's shameful. And I have to say, guys, I also don't know about Thin Lizzy. I know one of their songs, which is Whiskey in a Jar, and the only reason I know it is because Metallica covered it. And again, it's shameful. However, today we are going to be looking into Phil Lynott and Mark Knopfler together and a song called King's Call. I'm guessing it's Phil. King's Call is Phil's song and Mark Knopfler is on it with him. This song was suggested by one of our legendary subscribers by the name of Anne. Anne, thank you very much for your request. The crazy part is, I'm looking at this, and he died at 36 years old, but he's got such a crazy legacy, like Thin Lizzy. Even though I don't know about Thin Lizzy, I know that they're a big band. And it's a cool band name. In fact, leave in the comments, guys, what you think the best band name is. I've got to say, I think Pink Floyd is sick. That is a cool band name. But Thin Lizzy, that's a banger as well. Anyway, without further ado, before we do this, hit the subscribe button. Let's go!
It was a rainy night, the night the king went down. Everybody was crying, seemed like sadness had surrounded the town. I went to the liquor store.
Ooh, harmony!
And I bought a bottle of wine and a bottle of gin. I played his records all night, drinking with a close friend. Now some people say that ain't right, and some people say nothing at all. But even in the darkest of night, you can always hear the king call. You can always hear the king call.
Yo! Mate, Mark on that whammy bar, defo giving off some of that Shadows, because I know he's very inspired by the Shadows, Hank Marvin guitar playing. He's got the red Strat and he's giving it that. And we all know Hank Marvin was a king at that stuff. Defo sounds similar to that kind of thing. You know what? It's funny because this, Whiskey in a Jar is a tune. And it's actually got very nice harmonies on it. This has got harmonies on it as well. And I think harmonies are severely underrated. No one's even doing it nowadays. If you really listen to the modern music, but modern music sucks anyway. But even back then, they usually only throw the harmony on the choruses. So it's nice and refreshing to hear the harmonies in the verse. I know you guys already know, but if you actually go back anyway, stick your headphones on and listen, you can hear these nice, a little higher register harmony. It thickens it up and it just sounds, I don't know, I just prefer it.
Well, they put him away in Memphis, 6 feet beneath the clay. Everybody was crying, everybody said it was a plain gray day. I went to the liquor store and I bought another bottle of wine and another bottle of gin. I played his records all night and I got drunk all over again. Now some people say that ain't right, and some people say nothing at all. always hear the king call.
Yo!
I wonder if you're lonesome to me. People say nothing at all. But even in the darkest of night, you can always hear the king call. You can always hear the king call. You can always hear the king call.
Yo!
And now the stage is bare, and I'm standing here. You can always hear the king call. Might as well bring the curtain down. You can always hear the king call. You can always hear the king call. I cried the night the king died. You can always hear the king call.
Is this about Elvis? What an absolute track! Hold on a second, guys. Let me double check here, because Anne may have left a little message, forgive me, about what this song may have potentially been about. Is this song about Elvis? He said, I cried the night the king died. Let me see. Let me have a little look here. Here we go. We've got it here. I'm not sure. No, it doesn't say anything about them. Is this song about Elvis Presley? I don't know. I don't even want to search it. I want you guys to let me know. I thoroughly enjoyed that, but we know that he is the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, so it could be something to do with that. And Elvis Presley's in there, and he cried the night he died. Mate, I'm intrigued. I want to know why he died as well, Phil. Let me quickly check it out. Death. Lynot's final years were heavily affected by drug and alcohol addiction, leading to his collapse at his home in Kew. On the Christmas Day, 1985, he was discovered by his mum. He had a heroin addiction. Immediately identified the problem as serious. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. What a great voice. He would have gone on to make even more bangers. I'm intrigued to see what... What? He's from West Brom in England. Nah, guys, look. I'm not joking. The biggest rock stars in the world are from England. That's one thing as a country we could be proud of. The biggest rock stars. Like, I can't... Or they're at least from the UK. You know what I mean? West Brom. And he died in Dublin. He must have been maybe on a trip over there. Maybe on tour. Who knows? They've also got a song called... The Boys Are Back in Town. So they wrote The Boys Are Back in Town. You know what? Am I going to have to go down some Thin Lizzy vibe? I think I am. Guys, if you want me to, let me know. Leave it in the comments below. Because I love his voice. His voice is cool. And I like... It's not too rocky. Like, if you know me by now, I prefer the softer rock. And I think that's why him and Mark collabed. Because Dire Straits are soft rock. And that's my favourite type of music. You know, Fleetwood Mac, blah. But I think if these are going to be like that, then let's go. Let me know what song I should react to by Thin Lizzy. If you want to suggest a song of your choice, you can follow the link in the description below. But I have to say, I'm excited. I am excited for this one. I'm going to love yous and leave you guys with one of my songs. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Peace.
I woke up this morning poured myself a drink. I picked up my guitar as I looked out to the sea. I didn't think much of it. It's nothing I've never seen. But then I put on the news and I soon realized how lucky I am to be a healthy man. I no longer question why I feel down. I remind myself of good health, and I soon turn that